to introduce you guys to Jenny Juricity. She's with UMass and University.
He's a veteran of the Winnipeg art scene and has been showing his work in the city's alternative art spaces since the 80s. He leads into the Winnipeg Trash Museum. He's been working on this project for almost 10 years, and I understand he has a very important announcement to make about the Trash Museum.
Okay, thank you. The big announcement, of course, is that we are going to be building the Winnipeg Trash Museum. It's going to be up in about 2008, right across from that other museum. Very exciting for me. I worked very hard on this. It started about 10 years ago, where I found just a small piece of garbage just like that, and I was inspired to build a museum. So I spent a long time making a lot of sketches. Filling a lot of notebooks, just thinking about the idea, doing lots of research. A very exciting time. Again, it took quite a while to get things going. In 2007, I had a show at ASAR, and this is a product of a few years of thought and work. Again, it was a really exciting thing. It went over really big. And the thing that came up most that people said to me, they said, you know, this is really interesting, but you've got to take it one step further. You've got to take it beyond this. So the following year, my wife and I bought this little camper, and we headed out across Canada to talk to people and talk about the museum, raise some money. It was a very exciting time, and it was really great because people just were so surprised. They loved the thing. They opened their The following year, I went to Europe. And I went to Amsterdam. I took the show to Amsterdam, Paris, London. This is up in Aberdeen, where they held a curling bonds field to fund the museum, and we got £10,000 there. Unfortunately, the check bounced a little while later. These are two books. During the same time I was writing these books, the big ones are the picture books, small ones, some of the diary. You can get them anywhere, or you can buy them from me in the lobby after the show, and I'll give you a really good deal if you buy both. They contain everything that I can't say in these few minutes that I have. These are some architectural sketches that were done for us. This kind of sort of fluff that is necessary when you have to impress some people about what you're doing. Yeah, I don't know what to say about it. This is a really important slide, and I could talk for hours about this, so maybe what you could do in the 20 seconds is read everything, and you'll see what all goes into making a great museum. You know, we're talking about content here, we're very heavy on content. These are two early designs we had. The one on the right is a retrofit of an existing building, the 4 floors there, and on the left is the design we went with, or more or less the design, much more eccentric and interesting, and that, I think, benefited everyone in the end. Here's one of our first sites that we chose. This is just north of Portage near Ellis. We had some problems with the zoning, and eventually we had also a problem with the people owning the Sonic temple thing there. So we had to move on from this site. This is the sort of impact that we're looking for when you walk into the museum. We want a real big sort of a wow factor here happening. To the right there is a destroyed fire engine from 9/11, and we also have a completely reconstructed, destroyed house from the Hurricane Katrina. This is a typical sort of show that you'd be seeing. This is the history of a refuse collection from the turn of the century to the present. It's kind of interesting. The big thing is that we've got about 15 working garbage collection vehicles that will be part of the exhibit. That's really cool. This is a picture from a landfill in the city of Jakarta. It's a place where people are born, they live, they work, they die, all within the confines of this dump. This is what we're doing in the museum. This is called Children of the Landfill. It's an 800 square foot gallery. It's built entirely out of recycled material, and what you'll be able to experience is like being there. Around the walls there, we've got some big sort of fancy LCD panels that across the chain. Here, this is a really special thing. This is a good friend of mine. She's been collecting combs for about 20 years. She's got about 6,000, and she's very generously donated them to the gallery. These are the kind of display cases, so we're looking at about, I guess it's about 1,000 display cases. And on the top of the heap when it comes to trash is artists who work with trash, and we're hoping to get artists represented like Robert Rausch and Kurt Schwitters, more modern people like Tomoko Takahashi and Betsy Coulter. I'm really excited about this part. I mean, this is where a lot of a big part of any museum is the advertising and getting the word out there. So we have a $2 million budget spread over 2 years for bus boards, posters, banners, billboards, and advertising throughout the country. This is very crucial. Also, we feel it's very important to connect to the community, and this is our Bins on Broadway program. Artists have designed the bins, and we're asking that the young people will put non-perishable items into the bins for the needy. And this is our website. It will connect us to the world, and it's really meant, for people who aren't in Winnipeg, but will entice them to Winnipeg. There's lots of interactive things here, games you can shop, you can buy plane tickets right from this site. So visit it soon. I think it's up. So I just wanted to say now this is the end, and I wanted to thank you, and I also wanted to thank all the people who've been backing me. So we're looking at just as briefly $400 million and about 200,000 square feet. I think it's a really great deal. So we'll see you at the Trash Museum. Okay.